Hey guys, Mrs. Horsfield here with your next craft for this week. We made a monster card. When you open it up, I put a little riddle in there. What do sea monsters eat? Fish and ships. It's a goofy guy. And then you can open it up again and you can write a personalized message in there if you'd like. It's totally up to you guys. So the fun thing about monsters is you can make this guy look however you want. I have sent you all the pieces to do it just like this guy, but you can cut those pieces smaller, you can make them into different shapes, you can use one eye instead of two. It's totally up to you. All you need is a glue stick, a felt pen. It does not have to be a Sharpie, maybe a Crayola one so you don't get it anywhere, and scissors, okay? We don't really need anything else. So I'm gonna open the package this time, just as you would, okay? So when you're getting your package delivered from Mr. Oldham, or me, maybe I'll drop them off next time. I'm just gonna show you guys here. I've got all your pieces. So your eyeballs, right? I sent you 2 eyes. You can make another eyeball and have 3. I sent you extra pieces of paper if you wanted to use those to make different shapes and stuff, maybe different teeth. Maybe you want to have pointy teeth instead of the peg teeth, but I did send you the peg teeth, and then I sent you some triangles and that for the nose and for all the little dots all over his face. Maybe you want to make them circles instead of triangles. It's totally up to you. So what you do is you get your envelope, and when you open the flap, I have shown you where you can cut it if you would like your monster to have a round mouth the way that my monster does. And I'm going to do this the same way I did my first one. And then you guys can decide. Maybe you want his mouth to be square. Maybe you want it to be a different shape. That's totally fine. It's whatever you want your monster to look like. So I've got his mouth done. Now I'm going to decide how many eyes do I want. I think I'm just going to do the same. So I've got 2 eyes here. I'm going to glue my eyes on. So you guys know I like to keep my glue stick up. And then I push on it with my fingers all over the eyeball. Okay. Maybe I'll just kind of lean that. That's better. Now you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we got our 2 eyeballs on there. You can draw the center eyeballs on, or you can cut them out of the paper if you'd like. You could use some of the triangle pieces to have triangle eyeballs, which I think I'm gonna do that this time. I'm gonna have some triangle eyeballs. I'm gonna make them look a little crazy. So I've got triangle eyeballs, and I'm gonna put crazy eyes in there. Okay, so I got my eyeballs all finished. For a nose for this guy, I think I'm gonna use this blue color. So I'm gonna glue my nose on. Okay, oh, he looks funny already. I'm gonna maybe draw some eyebrows on, and maybe he's gonna have some wiggly eyebrows, this guy. Okay, so I got some eyebrows. Now I'm gonna do the teeth. So when you do your teeth on here, you're gonna put some glue on the top of the tooth, not the whole thing, just half of it, and then you just stick it underneath his mouth flap there. Okay, so I'm gonna do that with all the teeth really quick. And I think this guy's not gonna have very many teeth. He's gonna be missing a bunch of teeth, I think, this time around. So he does look a little different than this guy, but that's okay because every monster is different. And then we get to our tongue. Okay, and I have put lines on your tongue if you want it to be the same shape as the tongue that I used. But if you don't, flip it over and you can make your own shape of a tongue. Maybe you want to have like a really skinny tongue or a wiggly tongue. So maybe you would do something like like this. So maybe you would do like a skinny long tongue. It's totally up to you, however you want your monster to look. I sent this really bright pink color for some of you to do the tongue, and then some of you got red. So it's just whatever you got in your package. They're all nice colors. So this is the only other cutting you have to do, okay, is just one more cut for your tongue. And then, so let's glue that one on. And this time I'm going to put the tongue on the table and flip my glue stick around instead of how I like to do it for the little pieces, right? Using it this way up. Okay, so we glue our tongue in there. Okay. And then for your little message box, so he's looking pretty good. And then I'm gonna glue in my little message box where I want to write a message in. Oh, sorry guys. So I'm going to glue that in next. Okay. And you don't even have to do this part. You can actually glue that on the very inside too. You don't have to cover up your tongue. If you like the way the tongue looks, you can just leave it as a tongue. If you want to draw a stripe down the center of the tongue like I did for my other guy, you can do that so that it's ready there. Oh, so my guy's looking pretty cool. Now I can add all my fun little warts and dots all over his face, and I'm gonna keep mine the triangles, but I'm gonna cut my triangles in half. Okay, so you don't have to do that. You can keep the triangles the same, and then I'm just gonna put them randomly all over his face. Okay, he's almost done already. We're looking good. Okay. Maybe this color. All right, guys. And there's my monster. So if I want him to stay looking like this, I can just stop there. Or if I want to start outlining, maybe giving him glasses, maybe outlining his tongue, even outlining his mouth, I could do that. It's totally up to you guys how you want to finish him off. But I think he looks pretty cool, and I think he's all done. So that is our monster craft. I hope you guys have fun with that, and please send us pictures and show us what you've created. I would love to see it, and I hope you have fun with it. We'll see you guys soon.